Listen, congratulations, captaining Spain, captain against Spain, beating the world champions, getting the winning goal. Doesn't get too much better than that, does it?
No, it was a difficult game. We didn't outplay Spain, but I think we had to understand with Spain that they are such a great team, a footballing team, and we defended our commitment, our desire to put ourselves on the line throughout the game. We're by no means getting carried away with ourselves. We know that we gave away a lot of possession at times, but no, we're very proud. I'm very proud to lead the team out and to score the goal, but I'm very proud of the performance and the fact that England fans can go home tonight and for one night we can say that we've beaten the world champions.
Listen, it was a friendly, and yet it seemed to be played like a tournament game.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, they made a few changes at half time. We made a change and throughout the second half. But yeah, I believe so. I think the way they started the game, the possession they play. I mean, I've played against Barcelona a few times with Chelsea, and it's especially at the new camp, is very similar. It's so hard to get close to the ball. But I think we grew into the game a bit today. I think maybe early on we let them have a lot and we couldn't get out. But at times, even though they were playing an hour half a lot, at times as it went on, I think we felt more secure. I didn't have too many feelings until maybe the last 10 minutes that they were going to score. They had great possession, but they wasn't playing through our back four too much.
They possibly had a couple of chances, but only after Scott Parker went off right at the end, because he seemed to really have a solid game tonight in midfield.
Scott was brilliant. I think the 15 minutes before he went off, he blocked maybe 4 or 5, free kick in the face, things going across the face at the front of the box. He and the back four and the goalkeeper, I think, were immense today, and to beat Spain you need that.
You had to finish that Darren Bent chance off in the end, didn't you? You couldn't take the chance that it might not go over the line.
Yeah, no, I feel a bit bad for Benty because I think it was spinning sort of to go over. Instinct was there, and I'm trying to be a goal scorer, and you just try and finish the goal. Another day I'll try and lay one on a plate for him to lay it back for him.
Well, it's 23 goals now for England, but probably your first in open play for a little while now, a couple of years probably.
Yeah, it is, and I haven't been playing so regularly recently. Play sometimes a deeper role with England than I do for Chelsea, but if I can get the chances to get forward, I believe I'll score, and score today.
We've asked you one last thought though. England beat Spain without John Terry, without Steven Gerrard and without Wayne Rooney. Is that perhaps the most satisfying aspect of the whole exercise tonight?
Yeah, I think it's very satisfying. You've got Steven Gerrard and Jack Wilshere as well. So when you look at those players that come back in, you have to give very much credit to the team and the squad that played today. But you have to have obviously the hope that you're bringing back 4 and more big players into the squad and into the team. But we have to remain with our feet on the ground. We have to look forward. We can't get carried away because there was positives today in beating them, but there was also negatives. So we need to look at them.
Scott, really well played. Did you learn more about international football tonight than in any other game?
Yeah, I think so. It was a very difficult game. Obviously we was playing against some world-class players out there, so it was a tough task. But obviously we've come up with a result which was very pleasing, really.
What do you feel the players learned, and what does it say about the squad that you could beat Spain without Terry, without Gerrard, and without Rooney?
Well, obviously it says a lot because the players you've just said, they're obviously world-class players and would complement any team really. So it was a tough game, and I think that probably the stats and everything will favour Spain today. But ultimately, we've got the result. So no, it's very, very pleasing.
I suppose the question everybody will want to know is, having done it here, do you feel England could actually beat Spain again in a tournament?
Well, who knows? I think the one thing we can't get too carried away with the result tonight. We've obviously got a good result, and we had a game plan, and obviously we accomplished that. Really, we limited them to very few chances and had a lot of possession. But ultimately we won the game, which was very pleasing. In terms of tournament, I think we need to build on this. We need to take confidence from this, and hopefully go into the tournament next year full of confidence. Really.
What was the key, do you feel, tonight?
Well, I think we stuck together really. We was very, very solid. Like I said, I think we limited them to very few chances. They had a lot of possession at times. Proved that they've got some real class. But we defended very well, and obviously we tried to hit them on the break. But I think the one positive thing is we stuck together. Really, we was a good team performance. And when you play against Spain, you have no doubt that they're going to have a lot of the ball, and that proved that tonight really. But we got the result. So.